Avec Bree de The Middle East. Bonjour Bree, hi.
Bonjour.
Merci beaucoup de venir nous voir sur Pure Channel. Thanks for being here on Pure Channel.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.
I'm gonna have the same question I always have. I know it's complicated sometimes for musicians. How would you describe to the people looking the music of the Middle East?
The music, I'd call it, it's a little bit of everything, but maybe the core of it comes from folk music. There's a little bit of rock in there as well if you saw our set, so it's hard to define.
I wrote folk and progressive rock.
Yeah.
Is it okay
I would
for
say
you?
that, yes, I would agree, yeah.
I've just seen your concert at the Eurockéennes, and it seems to me you were very concentrated, and also the audience were really into your music, listening every single part of the music. Did you feel the same way?
Yes, very much, especially at a festival. The crowd, especially that size, is normally quite loud, and today was the first time that I felt that they were extremely quiet, and it just meant a lot to us because we really respect it when they listen, especially to our quiet songs, because we can be fairly quiet.
Yeah, you can be also in a very big explosion. I don't know the name of the song, the one about the Vietnam.
Yeah.
At the end, my God, it exploded. So the public was exploding also at the end of every song, very loud.
Yeah, it's such a contrast from that song to the next song, which is this flute and acoustic guitar and glockenspiel. So it just changes like straight away.
You were talking about the silence while you were playing. Your music is also a lot about silence. There is a moment where everything stops, or it's just the guitar and the voice, and then it goes again. How do you work these moments? How do you compose those moments to be very soft somehow, and then very strong, and then all your voices together? How do you work?
Kind of just feel the music. Like, I guess when the songwriters write the song, they have something particular in mind, and so they write a fairly quiet song, and there's lots of just sudden pauses where it's just them and guitar, and then I guess because they have to allow the band to be also a part of the song, I guess it just progresses into a big build-up. So I don't know, we kind of work that with the song, whereas, you know, they're probably just in their room writing it, and they've just really gotten into the song, and it's very quiet, it's just them and everything's paused, and then I guess they have to accommodate for the rest of the band. So when we come together and practice it, we just put all these harmonies in it, and then the drums will build up and the electric guitar and so forth.
The arrangements are very light in a good way. For instance, you play flute. Yeah, there's a trumpet also. Those arrangements, you work all together for these arrangements. It's not one songwriter telling you you're gonna put flute here. You have the idea and you all mix it together.
Some songs yes, and some songs no. One of the songwriters, sometimes he's very particular of what he would like where, so sometimes he's said to me, I would really like a flute part in here, and then other times there's songs where it's just someone's decided to put trumpet in that certain part, or flute or glock, and so sometimes it can be the songwriter, but if he's feeling like, you know, you can write the part, you can put in whatever you want to put in, then it happens. Yeah.
There's also the voices all together. It's a very emotive moment when you all sing together. I was wondering if sometimes you sing just cappella to work those parts?
In our old stuff, we used to have one of those songs. It's very hard though with our kind of set and what we're doing right now, touring. I think we cut it out of our set because it's just impossible to get the crowd to be quiet. But I guess when we practice writing the songs, definitely we just work on the vocal part, a cappella style.
That can be here. Yeah, you can hear you've been working a lot on that. It's
Definitely.
just not... what are the next steps for the Middle East? We should remind the name of the record.
It's called The Recordings of the Middle East, and we've been on tour in America for 3 months, and this last month of tour is just around Europe and UK, so when we go home we're going to record for a month to finish our new album,
Which is already composed?
Yes, it's all composed and most of it is recorded. We just got to, you know, clean it up and get a few little small details.
Thank you very much, Bree, for being here with us.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.
Have a nice tour and do not miss that record, the Middle East recordings.
Thank you very much.